Hello and welcome to 66% Gaming. Today we will be looking at Titan Forge Miniatures' latest batch of models that they've released. I'm going to start with the fantasy miniatures here. This looks like an interesting lizard, reptiles, men type with Mesoamerican style with conquistador. Here we have the whole set you can get on in the fantasy bundle. There are some big pieces here. Smaller troops you could use. These ones look like they might be a fill-in for like Croxigors. Got Raptor riders and Pteranodon riders, but this is an interesting centerpiece, equivalent of like a slam board. That is one hell of a headdress. Oh, and the Conquistador is bound as a captive. Yeah, I love the feathers on these actually, quite nice. And they are in fact more authentic Mesoamerican style Jaguar Warrior armor, which is interesting. And in the RPG bundle, part of the bundle, this one looks quite interesting. It would be a nice monster for any game you were playing. Yeah, some interesting models in there. Yeah, this is the sort of title model, Serpent Blood's main model in its full glory. That would take an awful lot of effort to print, and I think it would only really be worth making if you were going to go to all the effort of meticulously painting every single part of it, but it would look beautiful. Damn, that would be difficult to make. This one might be a little more practical, but it's still... it would take a lot of effort to print this and assemble it and then paint it. I think these two are very much display pieces, I think. I like this one with the assistant at the bottom. I think this one's probably some kind of chieftain or some kind of leadership type, having just committed a sacrifice. Yeah, I mean, good. Like the style of this one as well. Very much lean more into the sort of anatomically correct dinosaurs, I feel. I think a lot of the lizardmen, I don't want to say knockoffs, but inspired models tend to have T-Rex type heads. They're sort of... a lot of effort is put into making them look as fierce as possible, without making them as representative of like the raptor types as possible. This is it's a welcome change, let's put it that way. Oh, these ones I like. These are definitely replacements to Croxigors. Oh, I love the designs on these. They don't look like they would be that hard to print either, if you did it from like the base upwards, from the feet upwards. I mean, it wouldn't require that much in the way of additional supports. It wouldn't be too crowded, I mean. And these are just the rank and file troops. Nice collection of shield designs and weapons and standards. Well, there's only one standard, but I like the variety of shields. They've all got headdresses, feathers, which would make them a little... Actually, they'll be very colourful, this army, I imagine. More so than a normal lizardman army. Yeah, nice models. And Pteranodon riders. I like these pillars. These are a welcome change to normal ones which have no just poles. Whereas these are like some kind of stele or something. I know that's probably not the right term for use in Mesoamerican cultural settings, but I like the collars on them as well. And I guess these are either an equivalent of they're too small to be carnosaurs, but they're raptors. Again, headdresses would be very colourful. I think if you're going to build an army of these, you might want to scale the models up a bit. Just if you're making them for display purposes, I think you want to scale them up, simply so that you can effectively do all of the details on them. Yeah, I'd like to have a go at these, but definitely not at 66% scale. Ooh, nice bit of terrain. Sacrificial captive. Yeah, lots of bits of scatter terrain, that's the term. Yeah. More stele. Altars. These are altars. This is some kind of focal point or something. Shrine, perhaps. Place for offering. Selection of stone bases. And these are like the RPG replacement characters. Characters for RPGs. Interesting designs. Is this a fawn? Some kind. Cloven hooves, horns, pointy ears. This monster is quite interesting. Actually, a nice selection of all pirate type characters. Okay, so that looks like it rounds up the serpent brood. I don't know if I'd want to make an army out of them, print an army of them and paint them up. I wouldn't mind printing out some of them on like a larger scale simply for display purposes. But yeah, that's the Paladin Fantasy tier. £10 a month to join if that tickles your fancy.